Here we go. I didn't mean to start streaming this on Twitch as well, but as expected, because I was doing everything last minute. That's fine. Okay, everything here is working. I got the new death counter ready to go. I put it all the way to the left, so I have room for 3 digits. And my voice is coming through? Yep. We are good to go. Hey, Claire. No worries. So I don't know what to expect from this game. I've tried to avoid spoilers. I will confess I may have spoiled something for myself accidentally because I was being stupid and poking around the Alan Wake wiki after buying the character on Dead by Daylight. But hopefully I can still enjoy the game nonetheless. Yeah, everything's prepped, so let's just get started. So last week we finished Control, and there were some revelations. In particular, that Alan Wake, from Within the Dark Place, he had written that he needed a hero, and the hero needed a conflict. And as he was writing this, he was referring to Jesse. So there was some question of how much influence Alan Wake had over the events of Control, if any. Which feels very significant. So hopefully we learn more about that here. I am aware that you play as 2 different characters in the game. I'm gonna leave the character costume as default, I think. But I guess I got some sort of deluxe edition or something, so I can change how my weapon looks. I can change that. That's fine. Now I will mention that my processor is at the recommended level to run this game, so we'll see how things go. If it doesn't work out, I will scramble together a Helldivers stream. I really should have made a thumbnail for that, but oh well, here we go. Importantly though, I have to make sure that subtitles are on, and I don't know where they would be. Audio? Interface? Probably. There we go, subtitles on. Speaker name and subtitles. Yes, subtitle background. Let's leave that off for now. We'll see what it looks like. Does that save? Does it save automatically? Okay. Alright, let's hop into Alan Wake 2. Story... normal... Did normal before for Alan Wake, right? Let's just keep it at normal. And let's see if we can keep the death counter below triple digits. Alan Wake and Control are the only games where the death counter went above triple digits. So
back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. this is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Sounds like he's talking about the events of the
Monsters wear
first
many
game.
faces.
Is it too dark? It is very dark, but it is night. Who is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I appreciate that this guy turns with the camera so we don't accidentally see his... You know what? I'm not gonna play with it because I'm on YouTube and I don't want to get... Oh, God. What have you done to me? Are there any thermoses around here? Oh, buddy. Why couldn't you have kept your underwear on? This better not get me in trouble. Oh, I did mess up my chat, actually. Hang on. There we go.
Please. Can you hear me?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Okay. Just keep moving forward. Let's not... Don't attack me. I'll have you know I'm naked. That's when I'm at my strongest. I've shed all my armor so I can move faster. Who is this? I don't recognize this person. Sprint, why would I need to do that? Oh, okay, because maybe there's stuff behind me. Come on, buddy. Oh, there's a light over there. Can you get over this? No. I'm too naked to climb. Fellas, I don't want no trouble. Ah. Oh god! Ooh, boy! That doesn't count, right? Oh.
Where's the rest of the stuff? We need to finish this.
What the fuck? Run!
Damn. Woof. I guess this is indeed a horror story. I don't know if I could have gotten out of there. Because there was 3 guys in front of me, and then 1 on the other way. Cult of the Tree, what does that mean? They sounded distorted. Like the Alan Wake 2. Frick. I love the Alan. Okay.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
Sean
I'm sorry
Ashmore's
I've been
in
gone so
this.
much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Wasn't Sean Ashmore in Quantum Break?
Work stuff.
Right.
But they reuse actors a
Mom,
lot.
Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here.
Hmm?
Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Casey?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Well, that's Max Payne. That's his voice. And his face. Is he Alex Casey?
It can't be a coincidence that another body
But
turned
Alex
up
Casey
just
was a
as we arrived in
fictional-
town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Yeah, that's Sam Lake's face, and the same voice actor as Max Payne. He also played
Here we
Director
are.
Trench
Cauldron Lake.
in Control.
Time to get to work.
And that's exactly the situation for Max Payne. I think his face was different in Max Payne 3, but in 1 and 2 it was... But she called him Kate? Well, her son called him
A
Casey.
deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Ooh, I remember these title screens. Return 1? What does that mean?
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh, I'm getting achievement alerts.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can...
Wait, Mulligan and Thornton. I remember those two.
Hey, over here.
Yeah, they were...
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
That is Alex Casey, but how?
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Okay.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
These two.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want him to see Sheriff Breaker. But I'm... Okay, hang on.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Because Alex Casey was the fictional detective. Oh yeah, they said Cult of the Tree, I think it was. But yeah, I guess he wrote Alex Casey into reality. But...
Are they gone? Fucking out-of-towners. We can handle
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Inside the Mind Place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique.
What?
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Damn! I didn't expect a freaking Mind Palace. Or a Mind Place, I should say.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze the clues and progress the investigation. You can use WASD to move around. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. A series of murders have occurred in the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections might help our search for the killer. Can I... Oh, my turn. Okay. 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 Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist. Wendy Davis, teacher. Percy Wolf, store owner. Did we see Percy Wolf last game? Yeah, this is very impressive for for a Mind Palace, though. I don't know if anyone but this person can do this, to be honest. Okay, reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012 in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Predation, state of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Okay. Found 2 weeks ago. Oh, I think this is who we were just playing as then. Heart removed, yeah. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Yeah. Slight difference in murders. Blurting only commonality in bodies, not the cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. 2 of the victims had bruising. Some form of restraint. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, current with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of the body. Bloating of the corpse indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Oh, well, we know something she doesn't know. That there's something under the lake. So if they seem to have, like, drowning symptoms, that could be related. Oh, I thought it was something that Sherlock made up. I'm going to be completely honest. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. And that's from the killer, maybe? Or there aren't? Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer, maybe. Animal butchery techniques, okay. Oh, I can find other cases. There's the map, and there's the case board. Oh, there's a lot of room here. You just know they're setting us up for something, like, very dramatic to happen in here. Like, there's gonna be someone else in here at some
I
point.
see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the Mind Palace does not pause the game. Uh-oh.
Nature gives me a headache.
Uh-oh.
Much sky.
Sky. Of course you would say that, Max Payne. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Casey.
Oh.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Yeah, man.
Real funny, Anderson.
You can't die. I don't know how you're real.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I gotta get used to F as the action button, apparently. Ooh, I don't know. Can I change that? Yeah, I'd rather have my flashlight on F and then interact on E. That seems to make more sense. Okay, I don't know why it looks different, but okay. Mere Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mere Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected in the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Okay.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Yeah, he's a city boy. Because he's Max Payne. How is he real?
Damn.
Because...
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local
Oh, I
law
bet
had
it
the sense
does.
to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
So,
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
because we saw with Thomas Zane. Okay, I need to think. We saw with Thomas Zane that he wrote himself out of existence. But some of his works sort of still existed. But no, his works didn't exist, I think was the thing. But the thing is, Alex Casey is a fictional detective that Alan Wake wrote. So for him to be here as a real person, that fictional detective can't exist anymore. But that's what Alan built his career on. So, like, does Alan Wake exist? Like, do people remember him? Because from the context of what we saw in American Nightmare, they would. From what we saw in Control, they would. Unless something changed between then. This game is taking place in... I don't know what year, actually. So...
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Ooh, no tarp. I could have guessed.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
Oh, God.
You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does
Okay,
this fit the MO of the previous murders?
I don't know what to do. Hang on. Game, you've got me in a goddamn bind here. This option can only be changed in the main menu. Okay, hopefully... Okay, I'm gonna go back to the main menu. Hopefully enough of it's saved. I guess I should have looked for that, but I didn't know there was gonna be nudity in this game. Okay, hopefully that split second of penis on screen is not going to... Get the channel banned on YouTube. Oh, really? Wow.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Okay, well, this gives me time to
Thanks for
think, because Sean Ashmore's in this. I guess he
I'm
could
sorry
just
I've
be a
been
different
gone so much
character.
lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom is...
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the
Okay, no, there wasn't a save option. I was wondering if that was my fault. Alright.
threatened by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Doodle doo 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 doo.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our
Do
deputy.
do 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 do.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Whoa.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
I'm in
Morgan
charge.
Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, federal agents right here, Thornton.
Those are some impressive facial animations,
Parker
though.
Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest.
I don't know if
knife
you
in
can
the
see
shed.
how well you can see it, but they look really good.
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Wait a minute. Do you see that sign? This location is closed to the public by order of the FBC.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Yeah, we heard about them closing off the area.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
How the hell did someone get in here?
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's
Take a tip,
person
take a
when
lesson.
they should
You'll
be,
never win
but
by
you know,
messing with the fellas at the
inside.
freaking FBC. Okay. Let's take a look at the
I wanna see
body.
the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay, well, we at least gained
I've only
something
been
by
to the crime
replaying
scene.
this
I've
because I
spent
did
a
not
few
see.
parts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
How do I?
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Okay, there we go.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. Would like to know what the year
You're
is.
already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled.
He's
I don't
so
wanna
gonna
slow you
die.
down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is
An
their
agent
last
whose
case.
partner gets killed on his last
Real
case.
funny, Anderson.
That's for sure the sort of Look, not to detract Alan Wake, but there are certain
Stairs are
tropes
out.
that are strong.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Whoa.
I mean, so I guess I just gotta check every game
Nature
for nudity now.
gives me a headache.
Because I knew it was in Baldur's Gate, but I didn't know it was here.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
How much beer can I make it, Mulligan?
Ahoy!
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Did we go through that general store?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real?
Yeah, but it's not FBI, it's FBC that does that one.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
Oh.
Nothing, you know.
I didn't know I could have had underwear.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Oh, if I had pressed a button there, I could have got a save. Alright, that's fine. You've unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard in the Mind Palace. C allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with...
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Okay. Oh. Placing a key image begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it prompts a question. Objectives are viewable in your goals. Oh. I pressed the Windows button. You're now free to... Okay. So where did the other... Oh, the previous murders, okay. What? Is this something that she should know? Wake wrote a book in the dark place called Return. Scratch edited it into a horror story. I need to learn more. What does she know?
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah, is there something else? Oh.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Yeah, that's consistent.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Do I have to press C for clues?
That's not right.
Oh, okay.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely.
You put it
not just
onto the
previous
question
murders.
itself.
But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Oh, we don't know the victim's identity. Okay. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Is this a detective game? Hang on. Is this an actual detective game? Because I looked into detective games a while ago, because I thought it would be something interesting to sort of do, even though it seemed very hard. This feels like a detective game. Okay, so clues resolve the open question of whether this was consistent with the previous murders, and unlocked a deduction that it is consistent with the previous murders, which you can see down here. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing controls. Learn about the victim and learn about the killer. You're now free to examine. Okay. So, murder matches previous cases but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. So now we have the new questions of who is the victim and who are the killers. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Ooh, I heard a little bit of a accent slipping there.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, good.
Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay, so C. Multiple sets of footprints. Killer. Why is this marked for later? Isn't this related to the killers? Well, I assume it's marked for later because I'm supposed to use it for something later. I don't understand why it's marked for later right now. Okay.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was an FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh,
Holy
yes.
shit.
You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh,
Wait, didn't
and
we know this already? Or did I know this from seeing the trailer? Hang on. I gotta go into my mind room. Okay, wait, he said 13 years ago. Which means if the Alan Wake thing was in 2010... Right? Alright. So this is... Well, if this is 2023, that's where I was going with this. I'm assuming the game takes place in the year it came out. If I was hoping I could use my numpad.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
He was fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
So, was he not actually an FBI agent in 2010?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay, hang on, I gotta check something. So all the victims went missing in 2010? All reported missing in 2010. Okay. It's just that they were discovered. This one's discovered. So this body's discovered in 2012. This body discovered in 2018, and then this body 2 weeks ago, 2023. Okay, now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it. So I guess those are all townspeople then.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Questionable mental state. I mean, we certainly saw that. Yeah, I think the trailer did mention Nightingale. Because I feel like I knew that.
A creepy twig sculpture?
And a symbol?
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Huh? Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Well, the symbol's on this thing, so...
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh, I see. Wash hands. So it's got to be a symbol over here somewhere. And then take the chicken out of the fridge. And then take a nap. Oh, you know what? Oh, there's the fridge one. Never mind. So that's the fridge. Wash hands.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Is this the sink where you would wash your hands, or is there a different one? Oh. Okay, so up and down triangles layered over each other. Down up triangles, down on top. Left right triangles not layered. Okay. Hopefully I remember this.
Trust me. Well, I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Okay. It was this one, then the one where they were up and down, that one, and then the one where they were, it's this, right? Yeah. It was this, right? Oh, it was at an angle. I don't remember what angle the other one was at. If it wasn't this, then it might have been... There we go. Okay. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Shut up. Oh, ammo. Okay. And... Mind Palace, go. I know it's Mind Place. I'm calling it Mind Palace. Did I not get a clue from that? Okay, I thought I got a clue from that. Didn't the FBC report in Control say something about people coming around here?
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Oh. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? What if it's something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing for it. I know it. I know it. First drawing, waterline, real caldera made from volcano and lava. And the second drawing, waterline, engineered structures, strange machines. I mean, we don't know what the FBC is doing here. So, could be true now. Is it weird that this really makes me want to make a detective game? I do like the idea of, like, when you go into the Mind Palace, like, you have these open questions and you drag the evidence onto them to answer them. That's an interesting concept. Can I ask Thornton about this? This seems significant. Like, surely they have records of something.
See you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Nothing, eh? You can quick access the map without entering the Mind Palace. Good to know. Yeah, I just did that. I think I might end up putting flashlight on one of my mouse buttons.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Okay. Saga saw something. I didn't see shit. What'd you see? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Hmm. I was looking for a way into the store, but...
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Federal Bureau of Control, Research Department, Laboratory. Can you guys see that? Yeah. She said she saw something.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Mind Palace.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous. Okay, and then that's what these are for. But I'm on the fence. I guess I'll see how it develops later. Like, part of me is thinking, because now I know clearly this is for something else. Now that it's lit up, and I can hover over this and I can see I need 2 pieces of evidence. Part of me kind of wishes that was a bit more freeform. Like, it didn't tell me, you know, that thing is for later, it's not for this. And it would have let me try to solve it on my own. But I can see why they wouldn't do that, because that could very easily get pretty complicated. It's a bit more hand-holdy than I would want a detective game to be. But at the same time, it's very easy to mess up that sort of thing. That's one thing I found when I was looking into, like, detective game design. There's a really good GMTK video on it, Game Maker's Toolkit. I watched that a bit. But anyways, staking out this spot, yeah. Are they waiting for people who, like, emerge from the lake? Did people get trapped in the...
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale?
And why
He's been
now?
missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling.
Oh,
Get
this
into the
is
subject's head. See what they saw.
familiar camera
Feel
angle.
what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling is a thing I can do. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of victims. Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
How'd you figure that out?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component.
Okay, that you could
They
figure
didn't see
out.
him as a person. More like a container for something.
I guess that makes sense with his hard code open. I don't know how you figured this part. That he came from the lake. Well, I know, I guess it's pretty clear that he came from the lake given the condition he was in. Alright, I'll give it to you. You're a good detective. I was trying to remember if all these people were in the first game. I don't know.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Oh.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Damn.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
There's footprints here.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Zoom!
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Zoom. Can I read this, please? Oh.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh,
Lines
one of the pages I missed.
And it's added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
I didn't get all the collectible
It's
pages.
for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Oh no.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
I don't know how annoying it is on stream. I don't know if you can see it, actually. No, you can't see it. The little Epic Game Store achievement alerts are pretty annoying. I'll deal with it later.
Profile Nightingale about this page.
It is kind of, like, annoying, though. Okay, the narration is about the same.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Oh, you can switch between them. Okay.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Yeah, because you found a bunch of pages and you thought it was super weird.
You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Walk through a boulder, or did he just appear there?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Yeah, his trail emerged from a dead end.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
This has me really jazzed. I did not expect this to be a detective game. Like, the first one was like a sort of a horror game, kind of action, you know, that sort of thing. Like, we saw what it was, but it wasn't a detective game. Neither was Control. This is fascinating, because it's completely unexpected.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
You know, I will mention, I find it really cool that you can... Okay. Just the jump back to the mind place, and then back here. I assume it's like... Okay, hang on. Because the camera resets, right? So it's probably... I mean, I wonder if they would have two of the same character acting. Well, it's two different models. No, not necessarily, because one's just something different. No, I mean, it would be two different models, because you have the clothing here, and then you switch over here, you have different clothing. So I assume this is just instant somewhere, like maybe way below whatever the actual map is that you're walking upon, and this is just constantly active no matter where you are in the level, and it just brings the camera over here and activates this character. Actually, you know what? That would also explain partially why, well, that's probably a game mechanic thing, but because it doesn't pause the game when you're in here, so the game must be continuing somewhere off screen. I just think it's really cool how quickly it flips over here. It must be constantly loaded, though. Explains why it's... I mean, narratively also it would be a small room. But it feels like there's a lot in here. Like a lot of small details. Which is just impressive work overall. Sorry, this game's really cool.
Hey, you made it back.
I'm gonna gush.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
You.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
He?
Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay, I guess this is teaching me how to use items. Okay.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Who is Sheriff Breaker then? Because I assumed it was Sarah. Because we saw her last game. And then in Control we found out her father was a former FBC agent.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Is there an inventory? No. I guess it only pops up when you need it.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Hang on, I want to see if there's anything going on with,
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the
blossoming tiger lilies in spring.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
good for those two.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Okay. This game has to explain so much to me right now.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Dude loves his coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
How's it going?
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
He's fun.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as uncomfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell.
I'm gonna go check something out.
The city.
Be right back.
Got it.
Change of topic, please.
Charlie and Charlene.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deerfest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deerfest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
Interesting. Okay, so she like turns towards the camera whenever you turn it.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the Old Deer when I wake up.
Oh, you won't be the only one.
Oh dear. Cute.
The oh dear.
Yes. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Who's this guy?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we
Is
can...
that Sean Ashmore? Who's this guy? Where's Sarah?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Where's
We've
Sarah?
looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Look at those facial animations.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying.
They're lying to me.
That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Uh-oh, you're a writer? Get out of this town.
Doing some
Wait.
research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Hang on a sec, I gotta go into my mind palace.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Okay, what's going on there? So, those flashes of dialogue that we hear, presumably that's the thing that happened as Saga is trying to figure out what happened. And I think Saga could figure out, from what was being said, I think she could figure out that, how would I put this? That they may have taken something or something that there's obviously something they're not telling them. The guy, Ed, was it? He mentioned that they had something and then he got cut off by Tammy. So I can understand if Saga puts together that they took something. I don't know how she arrived at necklace. Is she hearing these things? Like, I don't know.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Yeah, like that. That makes sense that she could figure out. Where'd she get necklace from? I after playing as Alan Wake and playing as Jesse Faden, what, like, superpower bullshit does Saga have? Saga Anderson, what is your power? Can you fly? Because that would be useful.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor.
Oh, hey, is that the
Turn around for
waitress?
now, in case we have any more questions.
It's Rose.
Dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry.
Okay, that what?
Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What? What? What just happened? Oh, hey. While we're here. Is this light still broken? Are you serious? It's been broken for 13 years? Okay, well, I got the town map. Wait. Wellness center. Valhalla nursing home. Oh, did those brothers take the place and make it a nursing home? What does that mean?
I need a tool to get this open.
Wasn't the mirror on this side before? Ooh, look at that door close. What the hell did that mean?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
I saw a guy sweeping and I thought of Ahti.
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. And Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
Always?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Okay, sorry, hang on. Oh, possibly. That could be her power. In a different way. Maybe? It would explain why there's a Tim breaker instead of a Sarah breaker. She didn't have a brother or something. I don't remember. Yeah.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
All prep.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, this is familiar.
Just let us know.
We appreciate
you're still
the
here.
support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Yes, yeah. She was the waitress. She was like the main waitress at the diner. She was the one. She did get controlled by the darkness. She's the one that dragged Alan and his buddy. Oh God, I'm sorry. I forgot the name of my favorite character. But she's the one that drugged them and delayed them for a while. Which is what the darkness was trying to do. Yeah, yes, exactly. That's what's confusing me here. I don't remember. I can't understand, or like I can't figure out if the Alex Casey books are real, because that's what Alan Wake's fame was based on. Barry. Oh God, I feel like such a jerk. Barry. Okay, but like, did the general public know about Thomas Zane? Because I think in Control also was implied that he had some vague unknown works, like very niche works. And I think that's the position that Alan Wake is in now, that he's had some niche works. I'm pretty sure the Control DLC mentioned that Alan Wake still wrote for the Night Springs TV series. But I guess his Alex Casey books are not real anymore, because he's made Alex Casey into a real person for whatever purpose. I guess to draw Saga here. I assume Saga because she's the main character. Is that what's happening? It feels like it makes Alan a real jerk. Like he manipulated Jesse into being in the FBC, and now he's manipulated Saga into being in this town. Screenwriter said, yeah, maybe. Was that what it was? It might have been. I might have to see if I can find it again. Yeah, something has changed.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh, this is an ominous room.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Hard to tell. Yeah, but that was the thing that, because Nightingale was reacting to that when he was seeing that what was being written was stuff that was happening and about to happen. That's why he got so determined to chase after Alan. Gosh, was he even an actual FBI agent? Because he seemed to not care at all when the sheriff was saying that she was gonna call like his superiors and stuff. And I remember when, because I remember seeing the trailer. I think after finishing Alan Wake or American Nightmare, because we were theorizing that maybe he was in the FBC, so we didn't care because like they could just bury everything. But maybe he wasn't actually in the FBI at the time. I don't know. It feels like there's like slightly different things going on from the first game.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
It feels like some things have changed. And I guess maybe they have? I don't know.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. Maybe we should just keep examining the body first, or... Something visible inside. game. I kind of want to finish the examination before I look at the new cases.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
By the way, even outside of the whole overarching Alan Wake mystery, I'm really enjoying the detective game part. It is holding your hand a bit, but I think detective games sometimes need to be more, so an audience can enjoy. Well, not all of these are, yeah. Like if I drag this up here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it now. So the reason that I opened something that I already had the clues for before is that you can only place a clue if you have the relevant question available. That's why the other ones were marked for later. So you can get stuff wrong, which is what I was hoping for. So I can't put, like, this up here. But this is related. So I can put this here. Okay. That's fine. I can live with that.
Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tattoos on the body and heart. So the text that Alan Wake wrote in his manuscript is appearing on... But it's only on Nightingale? It wasn't on anyone else? And then this is defensive wounds.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay. The Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh, this... Whoa. Cult goal. Who's involved? What kind of cults? Deer Mask? Oh, this is a new thing. Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Oh, that would be terrible. This is a triangle symbol. It's not under cult psychology. Can this be related to that? No. But it's letting me place it, so I must have the relevant question available. Okay, symbols. That. Yeah. What is the purpose of the triangle symbol? I don't remember if something like this came up before. Then cult stashes. Point of interest cases track objects and information. That song is acquired.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay, this is a Cauldron Lake one. Okay, so those are more of those boxes to find. Okay. Now let's focus on this one. You should be super duper wearing gloves. You should Why are you not wearing gloves?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
What?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Casey!
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Wow. Oh man, this would have been much scarier if he was in the nude. It's like that one scene in SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs and Plankton switch lives. And then that's a shot of Mr. Krabs. Okay. Okay. Horror story.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
If you leave or attack from a safe haven, it'll become
Gotta move. Now.
Charm slots let you equip charms?
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Okay, well, that one counts. This is not how the story goes. I don't know why I went behind him. That was Here we go. It begins again. Oh. It'll give us a chance to see this.
type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
I did see a flash of a face in there as well.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
Get out of my house. Waiting for her.
Hemingway. Oh, remember he was calling Alan Wake all different writers' names. Hemingway brought you here? He understands something. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this game going to be? I have no idea. Oh, is every chapter gonna end with a song? Okay. Okay, that gives me some time to talk my thoughts out and also not get a content ID on this video. No, it's fine. We're not monetizing. It doesn't matter. But like, I'm gonna turn it down for me. But like, where'd Casey go? Where'd the sheriff go? Why was that face suddenly there? That is David Harewood, right? I was trying to remember his name. Okay. Okay. So it is him. He's in the game. I didn't see the name of his character, though. But Tim Breaker was reacting as it was happening to him, and then he disappeared. he disappeared because like the book fell to the floor. I think the other deputy there might have gotten attacked, but I don't know where Casey went. Yeah, once again, an Alan Wake game is confusing but interesting. I don't know if we have to listen to the whole thing because I mean, I guess we might as well see what happens, but also, compared to the first game, we still shine the light on enemies, but it didn't seem to have an effect, at least not one that I noticed immediately. Because remember when we shone the light on them before, like, the light would burst off of them and remove, like, the shadow protection? Although maybe he didn't have that protection. Also, I did go for headshots there, but I feel like she would have been trained to go for, like, center mass. But also, we saw her coroner training when she did not use gloves, so whatever. Yeah, I can't figure out anything. Oh, okay. I guess I do have to press continue.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Oh, this is kind of like the calls in Control, because it doesn't, like, the voice there isn't the entire message. Okay.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the Dark Place, merged with ours. This place and the Dark Place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Didn't I do this already? Okay, oh, okay, well I kinda wanna do that, so. So the writing has to do with the ritual.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Yeah, why are you making me do these again? Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders.
Oh.
This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Okay, hang on. Steady on there.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
What happened to the
Right
sheriff?
before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, can I... If I look at a thing that has someone's face on it...
They were tearing into the naked guy with knives.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. He says otherwise.
Alan?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
Yeah, that was all part of Alan Wake 1.
This is the case we must solve.
The overlap, I feel like, is a new term, but it seems just like, you know, an overlap between reality and the dark place.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay. The heart is going too. Did the fucker take it with him?
I mean, belongs to him. Can we not do anything or say anything about this guy?
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right? Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Yeah. The monsters are real. One of them threw clocks at me.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
What?
You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
What?
Oh no, a bear. Help.
What?
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, you think of it.
Fuck the government. We have bolt cutter.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam.
Pretty sure you shouldn't be.
Majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I want it! I want the thermos! I want the thermos. Hey, I'm taking your stuff. What are you typing? Alright. Who are you?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you. Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot? You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
I can't force it open.
I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls since you got too much time in your hands? Who is stealing the toilet paper? That's the real case I need to solve here. You know what'd be really funny is... Oh. I was gonna say, it would be really funny if the toilet paper thing was there as one of the background cases. But okay, I guess Saga has better things to do.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
You alright? Ma'am?
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Setter from there. Whoa. Slow your roll, Max Payne. Also, these two seem really chill about what just happened.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I guess that's why they're FBI agents and I'm not.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the
Oh.
Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it.
Okay.
Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
What does it mean? Why would a bunch of people in New York be trying to... Is Alan trying to get out? Is that what he's doing? Is he influencing people?
Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the Cult of the Tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
He works with the FBC. Oh, they did say cult of the word? Oh, okay.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Is Ahti in this game? I really hope he is.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo?
Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's a Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna da vista, and we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
The Federal Bureau of Control? Okay, I have to ask about this.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all I've got for the moment. Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Okay, I was just checking if anything...
Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap?
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Okay. So Casey isn't Alex Casey. Now we know. Just has a similar name. Do these only show up in the light? It kind of feels like they do. That's cool. Wow, it just got really dark all of a sudden. Okay. Well, this time I'm not naked. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Listen, you don't need more ghosts. Oh, I see. That loops back around here. Okay. Okay, let's keep following this trail of creepy footprints into the creepy forest by the creepy lake.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
Jeez.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
So do I go back and check the tree first? I don't remember how to get to the tree. Oh, no, okay, I can see it. Yeah, you go this way instead. Oh, but I guess I can't get there right now. Witchfinder Station. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Cool. What the hell is that?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them. Pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay, we will look at that list again when we get to the witch hut. I feel like we're going to be attacked before then.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
lantern, maybe? Oh! Logan is a girl. Okay. Completely misunderstood that voice then. Maybe it's back outside.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
I am worried about Casey.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
There's stuff over here.
This fuse is busted.
God. Sorry, I'm really tense right now. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and to get her a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said, thanks? Fucking kill me. Okay, that's pretty brutal, actually. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting... Blah, okay. I went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going down. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find somebody inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. So someone who has a crush on this Midge, who just said thanks when she found out, snuck to the lake house. And presumably got...
Kid's lunchbox?
Okay, she pointed that out specifically, so it must be important.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Okay.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Okay, that solves that mystery. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us? Alan is watching over us? Huh? Oh, okay, so I can collect manuscript fragments and I can upgrade my, Okay, well, I only have one, so... Clearly this is going to take a while.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Okay, I feel like I gotta look around a bit more. Also need to find a good stopping point soon. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. The thermos. You save with the thermos. That's cute. Okay. Where's... There you are.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay, shoebox, mop and bucket, poster on the wall. I don't see any of those. Although maybe those will be in the other break rooms.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart. A cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Okay, I gotta see where this is going. I was gonna, like, I was wondering if I should pause here, but I gotta see where this is going. On the heart, but I need to find the heart then. Well, it's clearly talking about, like, we saw that sign though, right? The one with the hole. Is it this way? It was that way, right? Yeah, because that was just a regular sign. Pretty sure it was this way. Yeah, that's clearly something. What's that up there? Hmm. Do I have to figure out something in here? Oh, I do. Okay.
Yup. Already got the answers to these. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing
okay.
some kind of ritual. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Okay.
Where is it?
The cultist loomed close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
The heart, where is it?
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store.
Why is this red now?
The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Okay. She has some kind of power.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Okay, we can take the path here. Don't forget to save often. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Okay. No one saw that.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Okay, real quick. First off, damn. Second off, let's... Flashlight boost, there we go. There we go. That's gonna be a bit easier for me to reach than... Yeah, it's easier. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. So that's the thing there.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Is it one of these? Is it 723? Well, clearly not. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. I want to figure this out before I deal with the, maybe it is one of these? Okay, 705, 713, and 717. No. 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 Was it the phone number? What was that, 205 it started with? Then it was 555. Was it 205?
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Oh.
I don't think this is relevant.
5, 13, 17, 23. That's here. 5, 13, 17, 23. 39, 45. What does that mean then? $39, 45. 739 or 745 maybe? Oh, update the code. It would be the next one on the list, so 739. Nice.
text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Listen, she's qualified, all right? She's qualified to be a coroner. She's qualified to be a gun inspector.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Can I save first? Because I gotta go over here. So let's go here first.
Casey, there are cultists in the... You're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
I think reliving does make sense. Ooh, boy, that's the wrong way. Okay, I want to do this thing, and then hopefully it'll let me go back and save.
Good job, Saga. Now keep moving.
I'm using too many bullets here. There's gotta be a more effective way. I think I gotta hit them with headshots.
wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
The red light feels very controlled.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Mom, help! Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare. Need to find Nightingale.
The Rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake.
Oh.
Nightingale was there. One of them. The dark presence. Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves.
Right, the old lady.
The dark place. Wandering in the shadows. Muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember.
Oh, the Taken were pulled into the
Premium
lake.
cabins for rent in Bright Falls.
Okay, I remember that.
Who
I
said
remember
that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Oh. Ominous.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Is that another page? I feel really nervous about... Oh.
Nightingale's badge.
Okay. Ooh, I hope that wasn't a waste of batteries, because I don't know how much they... What? What was that? Train tunnel? They said something about Caldera Street Station before? There's no train in Bright Falls.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I don't think I have enough flashlight to beat this guy. I think when I reloaded it, I used up all that battery, and I think that battery would have filled up more than I had missing. And I think I'm boned.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Oh shit. Ugh, okay. I gotta put a healing item on my quick item bar. Oh god, no. Happening again. Okay. Let's do this. Let's put the painkillers on 3. Wait, am I damaged already? Oh. Okay, that might have been part of the problem. Okay, so I got my flashlight with just 1 battery, but I do have a shotgun with some extra ammo. And I just hit him enough with the flashlight that I exposed his weak spot. Nightingale hunted Saga.
Gotta get away! Get to safety.
Oh, I can burn him more? Shit. Oh man, I am cornered over here. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks.
Jesus, that's
Got
a
it.
big gash on your face. You alright?
Hey!
No. There's no way.
Are you okay?
No! My fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down.
Oh my god.
Take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Oh my good golly gosh. It's the return of Alan Wake, Al and Watka. Alan Wake is back. But he just said, okay, I mean, this video is gonna get content ID, so it must be two of them at once so they can fight each other. He just said, it got out with my face, Scratch. So we didn't defeat Scratch in American Nightmare. This is very good so far. I love that this is a detective game, and also some weird supernatural nonsense. That's the exact kind of thing that I wanted to make at the time that I was working on my character thing. No, I'm wide awake. That's perfect for... Oh, died like a million times? Okay, that's just mocking me. Maybe I should pay attention to these songs. Because they seem remarkably relevant. So Scratch did get out. We didn't defeat him. But... Are these... Are these those songs made for the... It's kind of what happened to him in the first game, his foolish pride. And he was away from Alice when Jagger attacked. Nightmare's finally over and now I'm wide awake. That's either just like a remarkable coincidence or purpose made for the game at this moment. Okay, well, I don't know what to say anymore. I just want to save and then continue this next time. Please save after the song. Please save after the song. Please. Please. Oh, you're right. I still have decompressing titties in you.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Friggin' Max Payne talking to Alan Wake.
You should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light.
Yeah, he knows.
Gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a
Yeah.
It's okay.
Take your time.
Okay, I am gonna call it here. So let's... Oh, I'm all the way over here? For God's sake. Saved 7 minutes ago. I want to just go save so I can investigate this later. I keep pressing tab for the map because of goddamn Helldivers.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Okay, so my concern is, like, if I leave now, can I come back to this spot? Or will I have to do that boss fight over again? Okay, this save was from 8 minutes ago. Where was I 8 minutes ago? Thank goodness I'm streaming. Okay, I went too far back. 18 minutes ago, I was in the boss fight. Oh, 8 minutes ago, the boss fight finished. So I think I would be okay to call it here and exit the game. I mean, I can do the boss fight again if I have to, that's fine. Okay, let's just see what happens, because this is going to be a problem in the future. I don't feel like doing this right now. Okay, let me just see what happens. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. Okay, so that means next time we'll come back in at the start of the chapter, so I will be fully refreshed and I can properly investigate. Okay. So yeah, next time we'll catch up with Alan Wake and see how he's been. See if he remembers the Dead by Daylight crossover. And yeah, I feel like that would be... But I mean, like, Alan would be used to that sort of thing. Or at least not used to, but he would, like, understand it as a thing that's possible to happen to him. So, thankfully, that's not a reality we have to deal with. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Of course, the fail counter is only at 3 so far, but we'll see how far that goes. So stream news scheduling stuff. Baldur's Gate tomorrow. The Gauntlet of Shar. I'll fight Ketherick eventually. I don't know. And then Sunday. Not sure if I'll be on for Mass Effect yet. We'll see by the time Sunday rolls around. And then next Thursday, actually I think next Thursday I'm off, but then the Thursday after that I should be back on. And then that might be the end of the Playing Gia series on the Untold Stories Project channel. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure the next one's the last one. But yeah, more Alan Wake coming hopefully very soon. So I'm gonna head off for now. Thanks so much for coming by and watching, Claire. I always love when you hang out. And everybody out there watching on the VOD, appreciate you stopping by. Just, like, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff you already know how to do. Yeah, check out the previous Alan Wake games. Alan Wake 1, American Nightmare, and check out Control, which finished just a couple weeks ago. But that's all I've got, so what's a good outro for Alan Wake? Just stay awake out there. Stay Alan awake out there. Yeah, that works.